Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 88 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So with that being said and done, let's get on with today's episode. So I believe here we go, we can have a little group chat here. So like, what are we doing back here? Well, I'm not sure. It's dinner time to repent for our sins. I think it's time to repent, guys. Repent? I don't have any money for that. Mosley, I think you're thinking of the word rent. Is there a difference? There's a big difference. Repent means to express sincere regret for a wrong action. I've never done anything wrong in my entire life. I find that a little hard to believe. You guys just like to give me a hard time because I'm gonna be beautiful when I grow up. Let's try and work towards getting to that point first, okay? I don't mean to break up the mood, but we gotta go. If we stay down here for too long, we'll be cornered. Malia is right. You all must go and fulfill your duty. Let's start off then. I think it's kind of cool that Malia kind of like gave you like that look as she like turned around. I don't think like the sprite really changed, but just the way she turned around when you said to repent for your sins is a pretty goofy detail there. Let's see here. It's dinner time. Dinner time? Well then, don't mind if I do. What's on the menu tonight, lads? Mosley, you're too trusting. Alond is just kidding around. Just kidding? But how could you do this to me, man? Don't you know dinner is sacred to our people? It's about as sacred as the rotten berries we grew back on the island. So no, not very sacred at all. Y'all suck. And I don't know anything about fine dining. Yeah, that's true. None of us do, actually. True. I don't mean to break up the mood, but we gotta go. Okay, so same thing as usual. I'll just kind of skip through that then. And then I believe on like the different rooms and the levels, you can have little like scenes and interactions if you hit the A button or the A key. Oh right, this scene. I almost forgot about this one. So I was talking to Valerie last night. Oh yeah? What about? I don't know. I was thinking about building a haberdashery. A what? They sell men's clothing and accessories. Keep dreaming. I will. What the? Who are you? Sorry, sir, I don't think your dream's gonna be fulfilled. At least he kept dreaming while it lasted. For a moment. What? I don't know what it is. And I know that, like, I've gotten a few comments in the past with Madam X more so disagreeing with me, which is, again, totally fine. Like, I've gotten, like, some comments about me, like, hyping up Madam X, like, a lot, when, I guess some, how do I want to word it? I don't want to get super into it, like, right now, but I feel like, and sorry, I'm trying to think of the words. I might be wrong when I say this, because, like, I'm not, like, while I do love Rejuvenation, I'm not necessarily, like, in the community a lot with, I guess, like, Discord or their, like, online, site where people can, like, chat and make forums and whatnot, whatever that all is. While I'm not really a part of that and don't really know specifically, I'll just take a guess and say for most people, Madam X, it's either you really like her or you really don't like her. And then there's probably a small camp that are very indifferent, and they're all like, you know what? I don't even know how to feel about the masked woman. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't know how to feel. And that's fine too. I'm on the camp that I really like her. And for the other two camps, I get it. I understand it. There are points that you can bring up to not really like her or to feel very, indifferent about her, which again is fine. And I know I've definitely like talked to some people back and forth, and I know I'm being repetitive, but again, disagreements is okay. I like having, agreements and disagreements and talking with people about it, and, I guess like being like civil about it and not being like, oh, well, you suck for not, like, there's no need for like negativity. You can think and believe whatever you want, and there's no need to like make it negative. Not saying that anybody has, but I definitely know that there are some people with not just Rejuvenation, but with all sorts of debates across the board, that they can definitely take it way too far and be just very rude and disrespectful, and I'm grateful that I haven't really had that yet on the channel. I know one day there probably will be something a little bit more harsh or more on the trolly side. Do I really care too much for it to stick to my mind? No. But I'll still talk to you about it regardless, but yeah. I do appreciate that it hasn't really gotten to like that really, like negative territory, but one day it probably will. But regardless though, I don't know, like, I'll probably get more into it on like a different scene that some may know what I'm referring to that's about to be coming up, but I don't know, I really feel like the scene really does mean something of some like significance. I feel like I worded that weird, but just kind of like that stare down between Madam X and Mimikyu here. Very interesting choice on Jane to like do that, and I want to keep you guys on to something, or say something to you guys to keep it on your mind is what I'm trying to say. It's something that I've noticed for a while. If you ever get the chance, look into the sword of Madam X. Look up the zoomy artwork on the sword itself and take a little peek at the handle. It definitely looks similar to a certain something. I will leave it at that. It's a really cool detail though, if you do pick up on it. Alright, the gang's all here. Can we... okay, not here. So we'll start in this room. Oh, right. Be careful of the, I guess the beer bottles and cups that they're throwing. Okay, I guess you can't really talk to them. It'd be kind of cool if you could. So you just kind of do that. And then I do think you can... I like how they're all just standing around while we're just kind of chilling up here. I don't suppose any of you would like a drink? I've never really drank anything, but I technically am of age to do so. Get me something good, something that'll knock me out. I'm afraid that was merely a joke. I'm not serving alcohol to any of you. They got any milk up in there? Let's see. Huh, as a matter of fact, they do. Gimme that, I need it now. Calm down, Moo Moo Mosley. You've got all the time in the world to drink a little bit of milk. I'm gonna die one day, and that day will be milkless. And that's the day I finally submit to the devil himself and become an evil demon princess. But like with a gun or something, you know. No, I really don't. Maybe if you had 2 guns, you'd be double the princess. I'm listening. Yeah, and maybe you can carry around a guillotine that'll slice the heads of anyone you don't like. Or maybe a laser beam that murders anyone who doesn't have a good supply of milk. Malia, you know my language. We're gonna be good friends. So Amber, about that shot, make it a double and fast. Alrighty then. Let's get on through here. I don't know, and like I don't want to get into like spoil. I didn't mean to get hit there. Let's go. Right, you have to battle this guy here. Right, I was gonna say, I don't want to like get into like spoilers, but there just isn't like a lot of spoilers to get into like Mosley to begin with, but I really do think there's a lot more to Mosley than what's being shown within the game. Because like Mosley, she said some really odd things, more so if you go down the Forsaken Lab with Narcissa and you do the little like clicking the A button, like the little scenes where she says certain things, and I don't know, I just feel like there's more to her. I have a really odd, wacky idea with her, but honestly, it might be the dumbest thing I've ever said. And I don't know if I want to say it because it technically, I mean, I don't know if it's like a spoiler per se, but more so a theory. Let me do this battle and then I'll just say it. We'll do like a little like timestamp thing. And again, I know I've been known to say some really stupid stuff, but this might be up there with one of my more grand stupid theories. Alright, let's do that, do that. And then we should be okay. Let me at least get the button here. There we go. Okay, spoiler time, why not? If you don't want to listen, go to the comment section below. So, yeah. Alright, on to my really stupid theory that might be the dumbest thing I've ever said. I know I've had theories that Malia is potentially like the reincarnation of Maria / Marionette. Whatever you want to call her, Maria, Marionette, Tomato, which is still very possible and a very likely theory among a lot of people. And while that's highly possible, what if it's Mosley? That is the reincarnation of Maria. I need to stop making theories, man. I really do. I don't know, I mean, Jane has thrown some curveballs here and there. It's... Let me stop talking. Alright, we're done. We're out of the spoiler territory. I'm sorry for making people lose some brain cells with that one. But I don't know. I don't think it's impossible, but I'll leave it at that. Alright, sorry for the pause there. We're back now. I forgot if I was talking about something, but if so, I've completely forgotten about it. Alright, the little plant with the sunglasses and a little smiley face. Hey, buddy. Okay, let's see. Any little... Nothing to talk about here. Let me just double check. Oh, it would have been cool if there was like a little scene with the little plant here, but I guess not. Let's see, we already did this one. Yes, we did. Okay. We did the one downstairs. Right. I just want to make sure I don't miss out on any of them. What's over here? Right. Do that. And I'm pretty sure if you wanted to, you could skip this guy. If you wanted to. I'm gonna battle him though. Pyra Andrew. Oh, right, I did get a comment about that. From a longtime viewer that, kinda like comes and goes on the channel. Really cool guy. He, oh, what was it again? He brought up the pirate and saying, like, it just sounds like pirate, which is true. I assume that's what they decided to call them. Just something similar to the name pirate. But, right, the meaning. Apparently, it means outcast, which is honestly really interesting since, I guess technically, yeah, you could call them outcast. It is, again, a very interesting name. And I brought it up before that it really is cool that Jane, Zumi, or at least somebody, like, is creative enough to kind of like think outside of the box on the voice crack there on some of those names. Like I brought it before, like the name Nimra, Vitus, etc., etc. Like, it seems if you actually look up their names, they actually do have like meanings to them, and it actually kind of makes sense with the story of Rejuvenation. So it's really neat overall. But anyways, let's see here. Get rid of you. Right, you got sturdy. Oop, we're out. Go into you. Earthquake seems okay. Nice. Alrighty. 420. Nice. Grab that. Let's have a little conversation here. I need to sit down for a second. My back is hurting the hell out of me. We've only been moving around for a little bit though. Sorry. Yeah, well, you try sleeping on your back in a crappy bed. Pretty sure we've all done that for quite a while. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we all have different genes, yes? I've sat on better couches. Compared to what? We've been on shoddy material for our entire lives. We only managed to secure beds after we found some in a crate on a sinking island. I don't know. Once when my hair got really long, it felt like a really nice pillow. I'm just rolling with the punches. Don't take me so seriously. Well, I am your big sister. I'm supposed to be rude to you. You said the word. What, sister? Calm down. We're not even blood related. You said the word, you said the word, you said the word, you said the word. Yay, we're sisters. I knew it. Yeah, we're sisters. I care about you and all that. Just don't let it get to your head. Love you, Mosley. For a moment. Hey, I was just trying to have my afternoon dew, sorry. Wait, is it even the afternoon anymore? Who even knows? Yeah, fair point. Kinda hard to tell when there really isn't sunlight anymore. Or moonlight. Go for you. Then I could just go into you. Just go for gear grind since you outspeed Golem. Well, that sucked a lot. Okay. We'll make it work. Go into you. What am I doing? What? I don't know why I went into you, honestly. Well, what's done is done. Then Earthquake should take out all. Right. Snore. I'm done with this. I'll just sleep. I can't get in trouble by acting dead, right? Bro moment. Okay. We'll do that. And then I don't think there's any other... Right, it's the same thing. Okay. We've deactivated all of the switches. We can finally get on out of here. Yes, there's a wind coming from above. We're close. Let's take control of the ship and secure our future. You know what I also realized? I think I missed a little thing. Because I think you could do a little action here with the laser still activated. And I think I already saved. That's okay. At least I think so. I might be misremembering though. I don't remember. I think there was, but I mean, I could go back to an old save, but I just don't really feel like doing that. Let me see, did I... Let me look. Okay, sorry for the pause there. Let me go take a look. Okay, let me see. Yes, there is a scene that I did miss. Okay. At first I was like, I didn't really want to, but I do want to keep in mind, I want this to be a Let's Play that I show everything that I can, so I do not want to miss out on this. Can't go any further. Who knew a ship like this has a mechanism like I cannot read today. This has a mechanism this advanced. How bad could this thing be? I mean, it's just a bunch of light. Youch. Do not touch these lights. That freaking hurt. Well, duh. Even I could have told you that was a bad idea. Enough fooling around. We need a way to disable the mechanism. There has to be a switch for these somewhere. Let's go look for it. Alrighty. Now I'll just, I'll pause here, rebattle these guys here, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, we're back now. Sorry for the pause there. Sorry for the little mistake there. I kind of forgot about this little scene here, but, we're good. We got to see it. And I don't remember. There's not a... No, okay. That'll be a little bit later. I just didn't know if there'd be a little scene in this room or not. Oops. Alright, I should slow down for this scene that's about to happen. Here we go. There is unrest on your ship, Valerie. Just what are you doing, you insufferable doulard? Ma'am, I don't know what happened. I think there's someone outside causing trouble. My crew members aren't able to stop her. What do I do? Bloody hell, you're an idiot. I can see what's going on in the ship. You really let a bunch of idiots run over you? Bet you're feeling chuffed, ain't ya? I don't know what that word means. But you know what? I like learning. What does chuffed mean? Very pleased. I see. Okay. Get off your high horse and fix your problems. Don't fail me. Yes, ma'am. For a moment. Alright, let me save here. I don't believe... No, okay. Oh, sweet fresh air. I've missed you. As fresh as it can get, I suppose. Okay, we're out now. What do we do now? We need to take control of the ship, and then after that... Well, I guess we can discuss what after we are successful, sorry. Allow me to give you some input. Madam X. That's the other person. See, Kenneth? I told you I wasn't lying. What do you want from us? She's been following Alana and I. She's dangerous. Following you? I've been cleaning up your dirt, imbeciles. Now come with me. Not another step, Power Ranger. Alana and Malia are our friends. Sure, Malia's girly and naive. Sure, Alana's quiet and kinda shady. But that is what makes them cool to us. Precisely. Any more steps and we'll be forced to take action. I dare you to take another step. Come on, do it. Everyone, thank you. Even in a time like this, you have lackeys that stoop down to your sick level. This feud is meaningless. I have no intention of harming any of you here. As a matter of fact, it's quite the opposite. I offer a temporary truce and union. There's no way, but why? So, I don't think you can really get friendship points with Madam X here, or really at any point within the game, honestly. Unless they change something for whatever reason, but I am like 99.9% sure there's not a single scene that you can get a single point with her. So you can go about it however you want. I guess just to be safe. Yeah, let me look. Who knows what Jane has done. But I strongly doubt he would have changed that. We are on chapter 12. No, yeah, okay. No points. Anything you say is neutral. Yeah, you can go whatever you want. There's no way, but why? I never really went with there's no way because, like, you don't really have a choice to begin with, even if you don't want to work with her. And to be honest, it's kind of weird because, like, well, I guess, like, not really. I am a fan of Madam X as, like, a character, so I have no issues working with her. It makes sense since, well, again, if you think about your situation, you kind of need her, but she also kind of needs you guys as well, so a truce makes perfect sense in this situation. But why? Because we have a common interest, do we not? Returning to our time should be and is our highest priority, and I believe that I have a way to do just that. Think over your answer carefully. I won't ask for it now. We have another matter to take care of first, taking control of this ship. We were planning on doing that anyways, then there should be no issue here. Shall we then? What do we do? We can't surely follow that lunatic. It's like she said, we have no choice. Whether we follow her or not, our paths will cross inevitably. Let's just keep going on our path and see what happens. Everyone be on your guard, be ready to fight if need be. And then I'm pretty sure... yeah. Pretty much from what I can gather, Mimikyu definitely got, you know, pretty scared by getting confronted by Madam X, but it seems Madam X has decided to leave the Mimikyu alone, which I will appreciate, because to many she definitely can be a very intimidating woman. Okay, let's see. Get all healed up. Oh, right. Hold up. There's a certain battle that's coming up. Let me change the team. I don't remember her... When did I get you? Oh, okay. Let's see. I need to reorganize this again, honestly. What does she have again? I don't remember. I just don't think this team would really work for her, though. I mean, I can... Let me at least get rid of Sanders. Sanders doesn't really help me too much with that battle, I don't think. And let me... I don't know, you? I honestly don't remember this certain individual's team. So I'll just throw something random. I don't think this team will work, but I'll give it a try regardless. Let me... No thanks. Okay. And then... Okay. Oh, we can't talk in here. Okay. Valerie's nowhere to be found. Typical, she would run the moment she could. This place is kind of fancy. I want to sleep on the couch. Yeah, it is comfy. This is where she was kicking it while the rest of us were struggling to survive. True. Looks like she has a map of the surrounding areas. There aren't many islands left, sorry. And the ones that are barely holding on. Yes, that much was was to be expected. Even our little cove we hid in was only temporary. We shouldn't sit here and let Valerie escape. Let's go after her. Yeah, I kind I'm kind of depressed and I'm kind of tired of being depressed. Let's go pay Valerie a little visit. Sounds like a plan. But before that, I guess you can't really... Okay, so there's no talking up here. No, okay. And then let me save here. Real quick, I would highly advise that you have a good team for this battle. While it isn't the most difficult one, if you are unprepared, it can definitely get a little bit tricky. Mainly for like new or repeat players that have difficulties with the game. Just a little warning. But we'll go through it pretty simply. Even if I don't have the right team right now, I'll make a team that'll work. I just don't remember her exact team members. I know... What was it again? Like Walrein, Dragalge, and like 4 other Pokemon that I... Maybe like a Beartic? I don't remember. No, I used a Beartic during the intense mode. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. I made it. Now I can... Going somewhere? What the hell? How did you guys get here so fast? It looks like you're trying to run away. Run away? Don't get it twisted. I'm just checking something. Checking something, huh? Like if that thing can get you on out of here? No. Maybe. Perhaps. It's possible. If she's going to just leave, then I say we let her. We're only interested in this ship, correct? Nonsense. There's something I need her here for. What is up with you guys? You just don't know when to quit. So what if I'm running away? Running away from your problems is so in right now. Now hold up. I think it's really interesting. I want to make a note of that. And I'm going to bring it up at another point. I just want to make a note whenever I do a spoiler thing, because I probably will at some point this episode, of Madam X saying nonsense. I need her. You guys think she can go away and we can have the boat, but no. I need her. And I think there is significance to that, and I think it is something that people can overlook, that I will, again, talk about pretty soon, but not now. If you want to leave me alone, if you won't leave me alone, I'll just have to make you. You know, I've always wondered why they did the thing, how it just like zooms up to her eye like that. Doesn't hurt anything, just goofy. Alright, let's go for Air Slash here. I'm dead. Real quick, let me show the team here. Okay. I don't think... Nah, just Brave Bird. Just play it safe. I guess you... That did a lot. Okay. Oh, it took the hit. I'm surprised. What is it, like 1 HP? I guess so. Yeah, I gotta redo this. This team does not work for Valerie at all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something different. I kind of went into this guy because I thought it would have outsped, but I guess not. We'll get rid of that item that you got there. No lefties for you. Well, that sucked. Just stay in. I mean, I could memento. Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Honestly, we might have just turned it around. Of course. Well, that's Pokemon for you. That's actually crazy. We actually would have won. I think, yeah, we would have had the win there. Unless we get a crit here. Oh. No, I'm... Oh. Barely won. Barely won. Okay. Okay. That's actually a little surprising. I actually didn't expect to win this one here with the team that we had. But like I said before, it definitely isn't tricky as long as you have a good, you know, leveled team. But again, if you are underprepared, have low levels, and a very bad matchup, because like you kind of saw here, this wasn't really the best matchup against her, but we still got lucky and did pull through. You could definitely do the same, but you can get through this one pretty easily. It's definitely not the more tricky one, but again, if you are underprepared, it can be difficult. Whether you are doing like a challenge run or not. No, please, I'm sorry. I'll pay all of you off. What about cake? Cookies? I lost. And after all that cheating I did to become the captain of the SS Paradise, you creeps are the lowest of the low. This means we're the new captains of the SS Paradise. Not so fast, Speed Racer. I think that title goes to Kenneth or Gundam X here. Isn't that like a anime reference? Hold up. I'm gonna look it up. Gundam. Not like an anime, or is it anime? I don't know. It's those weird, like robot things, right? I don't know if it's an anime. Like, I thought it had like a TV show. Maybe not, but I know like they're like those little like robot action figures. Yeah, here they are. Gundam is a Japanese military science fiction media franchise. Okay. Darn it. What's a girl to do in a man's world? I am female. Madam X is a girl? That aside, what are we going to do with this one? Her usefulness will come in time. Until then, for a moment. Until then? Or when? What? What are you guys talking about? I know just what to do with her. Come on, guys. I know we started off on the wrong foot, but you wouldn't do anything to your old gal Val, right? Right? Get her. For a moment. I do like the music, though. Well. Hey, Valerie. One day later. Good morning, Alon. Well, I honestly can't tell what time of day it is anymore. I just thought you'd like to hear that regardless, though, so, let me look at the points real quick. I'm pretty sure the second one gets you the most points. And plus, it's only fitting that I say good morning. Oh, no, there's no points. Thank you. Good morning to you too. Oh, I didn't expect to get that in return. Thank you. Anyways, I came down here to get you. Madam X apparently wants to speak to the both of us. I don't know what for, but that's what Amber told me. I doubt she'll try anything weird considering our situation, but let's keep on our guard, okay? I don't think there's any more... Right, no. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there. I can't speak today. You all have done well. We cannot thank you enough. He seems to be slightly smiling. Good for you. Boat ride, boat ride. Malia told us to stay down here until things are okay outside. How long until it's okay to come on out? I can't believe we made it out alive. Well, for now anyways. I don't want to live on this ship forever. Valerie lost, but this place still smells. Hey, so did you find the pantry? Did they have anything good in there? If we have control of the ship, that means we don't need land. Maybe we'll survive after all. Let's see here. I don't think there really is any... No. Oh, hey guys. You guys just chilling over here? Maybe. She was a weirdo already. What about you? Nope. Real quick. Okay, she says the same thing. Just like on the island. She lost so easily to a bunch of rebels, but then again, so did the rest of us. Let me heal here. Ooh, Valerie was just as lame as the rest of us. Okay. Oh, right. Where did, There you are. Get back here, Sanders. Okay. I don't think you can... Not yet. Okay. Beep. Did you hear something? Beep? Nope. I wasn't paying attention. I'm pretty sure you could just answer however you want to in this situation. Let's see. Yeah, you could do whatever you want here. Beep. Yeah, I heard something like that. It was kind of like a... Beep. I definitely heard something that time. Beep, 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 beep. What the? Oh, it's just her. Well, that's a bro moment. If I'm gonna be stuck up here, I'm gonna make sure none of you have any fun on this ship. What's that? You wanted to sleep? Well, get a load of this, Mary. Alrighty then. Was it really a good idea to just put her up like that? Put her up there like that, sorry. Yes, she loves her new job. We needed a new sail. I'm pretty sure the first one is the one that gets you the most points. Yes, +2, +1, and then neutral for yes. We needed a new sail. And I guess for some reason we got the icon above us and not her. Not that it makes a difference. I'm sure it still counts for her regardless. And we sure got one, huh? This one has an alarm and everything. The Valerie we knew was a lot quieter than this. I hope she's doing well, if she's doing anything at all. I mimic you. Okay. I don't see the others around, so... What are we doing? 46 minutes. Yeah. This might go over an hour long. I like how the last episode I was like, I want to try to do better on like my timing for the episodes. Voice crack there. Nah, I want to do it this episode. I really want to talk about what I want to with her. We're here. What do you want from us? I wanted to take this time to explain myself and what I know. Go on then. Before all of this, I was in the possession of a gem called the Time Diamond. This allows the holder to manipulate time itself by rewinding, fast forwarding, or momentary pausing. When you and Alon allowed Vivian to live, I tried to rectify the issue by rewinding time, but... Wait, how do you know about that? Have you been watching over Alon and I the entirety of our time in the past? Continuing on, and the answer is yes, by the way. I tried to rectify that issue with the time diamond, but it shattered instantaneously. I don't know why, but upon its shattering, we were sent back to our present time. But as you can see, this world isn't what we left behind. It was our fault, but why? Silence. No matter what you answer, there's no really good or bad. You can go about it how you want to. But, normally I go with but why, because it was our fault. I think that's kind of obvious, you know, why it's our fault, because we didn't allow her to sacrifice herself. But again, you could do whatever you want. I'm gonna go with but why. Have I not made that clear? It was the intervention of Vivian's sacrifice, an act that you, Aaron, Malia, and Alita are all guilty for. Pretty much, no matter what, like another way to like point it out, no matter what you like say to her, she's gonna like kind of like slap you back with like some like remark, like, but it's our fault. Well, yeah, it's your fault. And then that answer, am I unclear, or was I like not clear enough for you? And then if you're silence, I think she says something like, "Oh, I expected you to actually say something," you know. No matter what, there isn't really a positive response from her, which is fine, but just in case if you're curious. Let's say we're taking what you said and believing it completely. Aaron and Alita, they're both they both were lost to the sacrifice we prevented, right? Correct. Since they would not exist without Vivian's sacrifice, the universe corrected itself. If that's the case, then why are Alon and I still standing here? Certainly we would have been lost to time as well, right? You two were protected. The time gear amulets you two are wearing. If that's true, then Alon and I were set up for this path. Not only you two, but me as well. The time diamond only has a limited amount of uses, but mine was nowhere near this threshold. For it to conveniently break when it did gives me inconvenient emotions. But why would Spacia and Tempa do this? I have no idea, and I don't care. But there can only be one time diamond existing in the world. When one breaks, another one reforms somewhere else, seemingly by random chance. And using it, we could rewind ourselves back to the past. How are we supposed to find something like that in this world? While you were off doing nothing, I was doing recon on the last remaining land masses in the area. That's when I came across something very intriguing. Black Steeple Castle still stands. Black Steeple Castle? It is being ruled by someone known as the Princess. I'm sure you've heard of this woman, no? Amber did mention her before, yeah. That's the leader of the group that's on this ship. Call it a hunch, but I'm almost certain the time diamond is there. So let me guess, you need Alon and I's help. That is correct. You ask us for help after everything you put us through? You, Madam X, lack self-awareness to the highest degree. Alon lost their mother. I lost my father. We've been through hell and back, and it's all because of you and Team Zen. You're the reason why we're in here in the first place, and you want us to risk our lives based off of nothing but a hunch? You're just vile, evil, disgusting, a manipulator. Just try it. I won't let you hurt anyone else. I go back to this, and I think I've done something similar time and time again. No pun intended with the time diamond, by the way. That this is easily one of my favorite scenes within Rejuvenation. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely up there with one of my favorite scenes, because it goes to shows that despite how insanely powerful she is, she's not invincible. She's not unstoppable. She's not immortal. She's a human as well. That, again, holds a lot of power. But even if that is the case, she is still vulnerable. Spacia and Tempa was like, oh hey look, your time diamond? Yeah, I know you barely used it, it's still brand new, but guess what? Poof, gone, breaks. Sorry. Sucks to suck. Bye-bye. You guys have fun over here. And, of course, Madam X is like, crap. That's not good. So, even if I'm in possession of it, these two ladies can just pull up and just break it? Yeah, I don't like that at all. And of course she isn't gonna like that, you know? Because, like, that is a very insanely OP, you know, object to hold. But it's kind of worthless if Spacia and Tempa kind of just pull up out of nowhere. But you've seen it before, and they said it before, we do as Her Majesty says or pleases, whatever they said before. So it's not like they're going to go out of their way to, like, do some wacky stuff unless Her Majesty says so. Anyways, back to what I was getting into though. It's something that I've talked to like a few viewers about. in the past, something that I brought up earlier about, you know, whether you really like her or don't like her or maybe indifferent. Um, I know I've gotten some comments, and I'm not trying to do this to like call people out and whatnot. I'm not, but just to like bring it up because like I really do enjoy these conversations. You know, like I've gotten comments about you know, like how like I make her out to be like this invincible, you know, lady, and I think I got on like a conversation a long time ago on one of the older episodes. I don't remember which one, but I said something of the sort that most people within the region, like pretty much like in a 1v1 situation or multiple against her, would not win. There are very few people that can outright beat her. And I think I gotten some comments about that. And again, like, I just want to say, I'm not trying, like, I understand, like, I can hype her up a lot. I love her character. I've gotten some other things about, like, there's just not enough screen time with her. I don't even think that's even a bad thing. I think that's a good thing. Like, I don't think it's right to just, you know, show too much of her and whatnot. I think the subtle little things is the right direction, but I can understand why, you know, people can disagree about that and wish for a little bit more of her, which is fair. Because to be honest, like, again, there really isn't a lot of scenes with her. And we're kind of getting to the end game. But again, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of scenes with her. There has to be quite a few as we get to the end of the game. But, well, when I say the end of the game, not like what I'm doing now, but like V14, 15, 16, etc., etc. But, yeah. While I do, like, understand, you know, both sides of the coin, I just want to say it, like, here now. I don't think she's immortal. I don't think she's invincible or indestructible. And the scene really shows that. She's just as screwed as anybody else on this boat. If she, for whatever reason, was like, grr, I'm gonna be mad, grr, grr, and like slash all of us, she could. But does that gain anything? No. It gains nothing. She knows she needs Malia, she needs Alon in order to make this happen. Now let's go into a different rant. Why? She's shown that she's incredibly capable. One, like I brought up before, she's still human. She knows that she can't do it alone. But there's a second thing that I want to get into, and that gets into my spoiler rant about her. If you don't want to listen, don't listen, go to the comment section below. You've been warned. Yeah. The second thing is a theory that I've said time and time again. No pun intended. Again. She's lived through this before. She knows this. She understands that she has to do it this way. The time diamond. Let's go back to Goldenwood Forest. Some events happen, you see the little like green eye thing, things pause, and something happened. I believe, potentially, that there have been moments within the game, and it's been shown that Madame X has shown, or has shown that she can rewind time. I think it happened within Goldenwood Forest when you first met up with Malia. Something happened. Something bad happened. It wasn't meant to be. She reversed the role, and then she allowed us to escape. Originally, she wanted to capture Malia at the right age, but she realized, potentially, and I cannot prove this, but I think there was a chance that they did get her, but then things went wrong. And she was like, alright, rewind. Take it to the top. Alright, redo it again. Let her leave. And then you go through the story, you continue this and that. And I go back to what I've said so many times. If Madame X wanted to at any given point, she could have taken Malia. She could have, you know, slashed me up, and that would have been the end of Alon. The whole thing on, you know, Valor Mountain, she could have pulled up and be like, no, Gira, Zeta, we're gonna talk later. I'm taking care of this. And there's nothing anybody could have done on that island. Or, I don't want to say like the island itself, but like the volcano itself. We would have been screwed. But did she do anything? Nope. And again, I go back to it. There's reasons for that. What are those reasons? Pokemon Rejuvenation. Varia herself. It has been shown and said that again, she is the one that created the story. She made this. Everybody's choices are predetermined, except for Alon. And what's interesting too is technically to some level, Madam X, if my theory is right, Madam X is as well. And I had an odd theory that Madam X might be an interceptor as well. Because, now, do I think she is? No. Is it possible? Yes. Why? Let's go back to V. V, for some reason, has proven that, you know, you can be an interceptor, I can be an interceptor. We're all interceptors here, you know? It's not impossible, but there is something, but whether it is or isn't that, there is something, if that theory holds true, Madam X is able to live out of Fate's passage. In some way, shape, and form. Whether it's by Varia's design of the game, for her character, I don't know. But she's able to make these choices. Because again, or it could be like a whole thing that she's like, oh, even my whole thing about rewinding time is already predetermined. It could even be that too. I don't know. There's just so many layers that it can get into, and it can get into really complicated territory. But again, let's keep it simple for now. Let's not get into the whole Varia thing for the time being. Let's go to Kyugirin, the bomb. She stopped time, she rewinded it, and was like, hey, I don't get you. I don't understand you. I don't get it. Why are you messing up everything? She rewinds it, she knows that we're important. See, but that goes against what I'm saying though. Unless like she's lying and she does know, because like again, like no, yeah, that kind of like goes against what I'm saying though, because like again, she's like, I don't know why you're important, but if you've lived this before and done this before, rewinding to make sure everything's perfect to stay in line with what Varia created, then you would know that. Like for example, like she in this arc here, she says, oh, I get it now, you're the interceptor. Well, she should have known you're the interceptor from the beginning if what I said hold true, right? Unless she's lying, and that's possible, because like again, this game has shown that it does not want to give out too much information at the beginning and the mid game. Even the end game, they still hold back on the info, you know? They give you sort of little hints, but they're not gonna, you know, they're not going to give you too much. They're not going to yet. Oh, that's... I think to some level, where I'm getting at is, I think there is some truth to what I'm saying, but there's so many theories that I've gotten into that I've been dead wrong, or right about, or kind of in between, that it's like, I'm kind of there, I'm on the right track, but there's something that I'm not fully like grasping and understanding. And I think that's where I'm at with the theory that I'm talking about here. I don't know, I feel like there has to be multiple events that she has had to rewind time. Not a ton, but a few. Because again, she mentioned before that, you know, if you use it too much, it shatters. And she said it's barely been used. Not a whole lot. It's used, but not to the point that it's about to break. I don't know. Oh, right, going back to the Madam X needs Valerie thing. See, that also kind of like fits into what I was saying before. Because like again, let's go for the idea that she knows what's about to happen. Like she had to like redo some things. She's reliving this again. Okay, we went through all that. I needed Valerie at the castle to actually get into it because of the whole, like, I don't know if it's like the, I don't know if it's the like finger or hand thing, or like face recognition thing, whatever it is. She needed Valerie to open the door, which is like, how would you know you would need her though? Unless it's just off a chance, and for some reason you see value in her, maybe as like a pawn against, you know, the princess. Then I guess I could see it at that angle, but I also see that it's potentially the other way around. That and sorry for hitting the mic there. That she knows and lived it before that she needs her, because if she doesn't get her, they're not getting in. I don't know. I don't know. It's just tricky because, like, I know I've said it before, I can overthink so many different situations, so many scenarios, and I don't know if I'm actually on the ball with something, or if I'm just, like, again, dribbling the ball into oblivion and just making no sense at all with this complicated story. I don't know. It's fun thinking about it, but I don't know. I just... I don't know. I don't know. I'll leave it at that for now unless I think of something else. I cannot do this without the two of you. I realize and I am aware of the hardships my name has brought to you and many people. I lay down my sword in hopes that you will accept my truce. If we're all to get through this alive, we're going to need to work together. We should consider it. I don't see any reason to not work with her. And again, you kind of have to regardless. You don't have a choice. But in my mind, it makes no sense to not work with her. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just one of my favorite scenes because, like, you know, she could be extremely intimidating, intense, and, you know, again, this, like, evil leader. But in this moment, she's like, guys, I get it. I understand it. My name, my team, my admins. We've done more harm than good. I get it. You don't gotta like me. You can hate me. But in this situation here and now, we have to do it together. If we want to go back to our time. Afterwards, yeah, we can go back and forth. You have your reasons to go up against me, I have my reasons to go up against you, and we can continue that. But here and now, if we don't work together, it's game over. So yeah, I've always liked this scene a lot. Alon, is that truly how you feel about this? I agree that this may be our only shot at returning to our home, but I hate her. I hate her for everything she's put us through, and our friends through. But there's nothing else we could do right now, can we? Please. Alon and I will accept this truce and team up with you, and we will do our hardest so that we succeed, but we are in no way comrades in this endeavor, and if anything happens to any of us, we won't just sit by and accept that. I accept these terms. It will take us a few days to get the Black Steeple Castle. Until then, I will think of a strategy. You all should prepare as well. Hey, look at these two saps, looking kinda depressed. You could say that. Yeah. Don't worry, you won't be depressed after you see this. Where's our little smiley face? There you are. Where'd you get that eye patch? Thought I'd give Valerie's desk a bit of a cleanup. Found this bad boy and slapped it right on because it makes me look hot, and I'm not gonna say that. Sorry to butt in, but all it does is make you look like a stupid big cow. I was the one who found the eye patch, and I'm the one who put it on. What's your point? Since you're gonna be wearing an eye patch, you won't mind if I... How about we don't do that, Mosley? The adults are talking, kiddo. Get off the screen. Bye, Mosley. Anyways, I found something else while rummaging through Valerie's things. This key was just sitting there all lonely under a bunch of ketchup packets. Don't ask me why there were ketchup packets in there. I don't know the answer to that. But if you ask me, I think this key is for the huge door inside the ship. We should go check it out then. I was curious about that door before. Now you're speaking my language. Let's meet up there, yeah? And with that being said and done, as much as I want to do more, we're over an hour. Like I said, I don't want to get these videos super long. At least try not to, even though an hour is already a lot of time anyways. You get the point. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Good morning.